What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is Wine Wednesday. Another episode of Wine Wednesday. A lot of people be saying I be enthusiastic and stuff like that, like I be on some type of shit, but I'm not. I just have fun, and I like to do this, and I'm always excited for Wine Wednesday because this is the best part of the week. If you didn't know that we take over on Wednesdays, the ladies here on Wine Wednesday always take over Wednesday night. All right, so I want to welcome all the lovely ladies here. We got Megalina Betty, aka Catwoman. Tech Val is in the building.
Meow. Hi everyone. I got my cat ears on tonight.
Ooh, look at that, cat ears. Before we move on to Scrumptious, you know why she's so happy? Because she pre-ordered the Note 9. All right, we got Scrumptious Kimmy in the building. What's up with you?
What's up? Hey, Jibo has his cat ears on too. But yes,
nice.
I have a feeling my check liver light is gonna come on this weekend. My birthday's Monday. We doing it big.
Yes, right. It's your birthday weekend. That's what I'm talking about. So shouts out to Kimmy for having a birthday weekend. So everybody put shots out in the building for Kimmy's birthday. And we got the lovely Ashley in the building. Ashley.
Hey, you guys. What's up?
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So we got a lot of people popping up in the building already. Wow. Yes.
Everybody's amped.
Yes. Yes. You know why people amped up? Because of the Galaxy Note 9. That's
I'm surprised. Why. Everybody keeps talking about don't get it. For a phone that nobody's gonna get, that's gonna flop, they keep talking about that damn phone.
Hey, so for everybody that didn't see my video, all right, shame on y'all that y'all didn't see my video I dropped yesterday talking about the Galaxy Note 9. One of the things I said, if you watch it all the way to the end, what did I say at the end of that video when I pulled out the iPhone 10? So for everybody that didn't see that video, y'all go and watch that video. But it was it's very uniquely said that if the iPhone 10 costs $1,000, then I don't know what I said, but I remember I said something like that. How could the Galaxy Note 9 not cost $1,000, but the iPhone 10 costs $1,000, and people going crazy and ape shit about it? Oh, it costs $1,000. So hey, we got Miss Esquire in the building. Emily D. Baker is in the building.
What's up? Hey guys.
Hey.
We have computer stuff happening over here tonight. It took me a minute.
Okay.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
I mean, always. Oh my God, Catwoman, your ears are adorable.
Oh, thank you. I love your necklace. Is it a necklace or is it part of the shirt?
Necklace, shirt.
Oh, the apple sign?
Yep, the apple's the shirt that I got when I went up to Cupertino, when we went and visited the mothership, and then the necklaces. We had to have a little bling because I knew I wasn't going to have time to get my mic up today, so I knew we were going to be this way. So, you know, before the chat starts going in on me wearing customer service headphones. Look at Easy with the fancy background.
Yeah, you know, so what I did, I'm kind of changing some stuff up a little bit. You know, I'm doing this transformation a little bit. So I'm trying to, you know, making things look a little more appealing. And so everybody was kind of saying, well, Easy, you know, you got that dog background and look kind of doom and gloom, kind of spruce it up a little bit. Okay, no problem. I get a lot of comments about a lot of things. Look, I'm going to tell you guys something. This is surprising to a lot of y'all. People tell me when I get a haircut, I see it in the comments, oh, you got a fresh haircut. You know, people, I see these type of comments all the time. Like, I don't know what people look at me, or maybe I got bags in my eyes, but people make comments about a lot of things that I say and do.
Oh, they notice.
They notice everything. They say, you got new glasses. Oh, yes, I got new glasses. They say all kinds of stuff. Trust me, you don't want to see me without my glasses on. I look terrible.
Same. Especially tonight. And I like being able to read the chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they get feisty. Hi, chat.
Yeah, so we got a lot
of drinking and drop any questions. We will answer them for you.
Ace Lucero's going in already. Ace, losers got money for expensive handbags and Jordans, but can't afford their tech. No, they don't want to. They just want to whine about it. Look, I don't get mad when I buy my bags. Every now and then I look at my credit card statement later and go, should I have done that? But I don't get mad about it. Like you know what? When I walk into Vuitton and I know I want to buy a new bag, first of all, they give you free champagne, which is a problem when they want to part you from your money. But I know how much I'm going to spend roughly. Right. So I know I'm going in knowing that if I'm going to buy a bag, it is going to be from this $1,000 to this $1,000. Mm-hmm. It's the same when you are buying a high-end phone. You need to just be aware that it is going to be about $1,000 and then go up from there with tax and all that shit. So, and line charges and like upgrade fees and all that other crap. But we have to just know that that's what's happening.
Well, you know what? I want to piggyback on that because a lot of the comments that I was getting when I made that is the Galaxy Note 9 worth it? When I went into some details, some very deep details about the functionality of the Galaxy Note device, a lot of people was one particular commenter said that, well, the Galaxy Note costs $999. Most people rents don't cost that much. Minimum wage, and you kind of broke it down to how much money people make in minimum wage and how much rent is and stuff like that. Here's my rebuttal, and here's my answer to all the folks that talk about it's not worth it and stuff like this. They got a lot of people that doesn't make minimum wage. They have a lot of people that worked hard, that make a decent income, that can afford this type of stuff. All right. Us techies, we love techies, and I call us hobbyists. I do think that when a person really want a product, whether or not it's a sports car, a fish tank, or 4K Samsung TV, if they want it, they're going to buy it. If they got the means and the cash, they're going to buy it. So is it worth it? To some people, yes. Is it not worth it? To some people, yes. If your pockets is empty with lint in it, I do understand that it's not worth it to you.
However, if your pockets are empty with lint in it, there's a phone for you.
Right.
That is. Yep. That's right. So
there's a good phone for you. It's not like you can't buy a phone.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not shaming anybody into buying the Note 9 or an iPhone or a Huawei, none of that.
Right.
But do I think it's worth the price? I agree with Easy that it is. Do I think that the new iPhones, when they come out, they're going to be worth the price? I do think that they are. You know, there's ways to pay less, but I think that they are all fairly priced.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna speak as a business owner because I am a business owner. When I price my product, I do have customers that say some of my items are too high. Here's the thing. I'm in business to make money. And listen, at the end of the day, if I don't charge what I charge at my location, then I wouldn't be in business. And so whether or not I charge 30% or 50% for that item, I'm in business to make money. I have to pay staff. I have to pay taxes. I have to pay for the lights, water, and gas in the building that I rent. So when I hear
insurance and materials and overhead and insurance.
So when I hear the people see, because I'm a business guy. So when we talk about what's high, what's not high, my business conscience kick in because this is what I do for a living. I sell shit for a living. That's what I do. I mean, that's my income, right? I have supply and demand. People come for a product. I get the product and I sell a product at a price. Now I have to make money on that product. Every product that I sell, I have to make money on it, period. That's the bottom line. So let's go back to the cell phone industry. If Apple or Samsung or Huawei or whoever sell a device and they deem that product costs a certain amount and they want to make a certain amount of profit, I do not get upset with that. And the reason why is because of what we just talked about. It's so much overhead. It's so much dealing with this, that, and other. You have to be a business owner to understand this, folks. If you're not into business and you don't know about getting stuff from overseas and paying tariffs and all that stuff like that, and get stuff shipped from overseas and trying to pay product, to pay employees and pay people and this, that, and the other, to pay the government taxes, then you will understand the difference and why companies charge what they charge.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the market wouldn't bear it, they wouldn't charge it.
Mm-hmm.
So if we all didn't pay it, they wouldn't charge it.
There's a lot of things that we said we wanted and they're giving it to us.
Yep.
4,000 milliamp battery. a lot of storage. We were complaining about the 64 storage for like the longest. There's a lot of stuff that they're giving us. Yes, there are other companies out there that probably, sell things cheaper, like Huawei, and you might say, okay, I'm getting more bang for my buck this way. But every company, I think they're doing their market research, and this is what they're pricing it at.
And so here's the thing. One more thing before I let y'all go. Listen, is it yes? And Flossie called her voice. The price is too goddamn high. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not taking nothing away from that. But we are in 2018. We have different tiers of phones and tablets and product. You do not have to spend $1,000 on a phone to get a good experience. You can't get a good experience on a phone that costs $200. But don't hate on people that does pay $1,000 for a phone. If they want an iPhone 10, then you can't call people stupid for buying an iPhone 10. It's their hard-earned money that they want to spend. Why people always want to be in another person's pocket? Why people want to be in other people's checkbook? Why everybody want to know what's in somebody else's bank account? Mm-hmm. A man never asks another man what's in his pockets. That's period.
Yeah.
Preach.
I'm sorry. Y'all go.
Preach.
No, I was saying Mark Torrin said something in the chat that brought up a point that I wanted to get to. He was saying that it's all about maintaining profit margins. And well, it's true. We've got to remember too. Sorry, lawyer Emily, give it a sec. These are all publicly traded companies. So they have a legal obligation to their shareholders to maintain a profit margin. Mm-hmm. This is why you're seeing Elon Musk tweeting, you know what? I'm sick of y'all up my ass. I want to go back to being a private company, because he doesn't want people to tell him what his profit margins need to look like. He wants to build rockets and spaceship cars and flamethrowers and do whatever the hell he wants, which when you are a publicly traded company, you don't get to do whatever the hell you want. You have an obligation to maintain profit margins. So, I mean, I know people want to say, hey, the cell phone companies are greedy, but demand, supply, they're looking at whether the market will bear it, and the market is bearing it. And what we don't see in iPhone, you don't see them raising the price a staggering amount every year. And every year they do take the last model phone and drop it so it's more affordable. So if you want an iPhone 8, wait 3-4 weeks and get your iPhone 8 cheaper than it was last year. Right? So there are definitely ways to get phones. You don't have to buy the most expensive phone. I will never give anyone crap for having a $150 phone if that's what works for them. What I will shame people about is if you cannot pay your bills and you go out and buy a brand new $1,000 phone, you need to have a serious reflection on your life. Do not buy these things if you can't afford them. And I know it's hard, and YouTube makes it hard because we talk about how great they are. We get excited. We're part of the hype because we're hyped and we're excited. But you know what? I can afford it.
Yeah.
It's my money.
Yeah.
You can't tell me how to earn my money. You can't tell me what to do with my money. You can't tell me I have to pay taxes on my money. Like, that's about as far as we get to demand Emily's money.
By the way, shout out to 10-Minute Tech Reviews. He said he's watching this live stream right now on the Note 9.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you for getting the big boy. You got the big boy, right?
And, you know, here's the thing, and the thing about, and I see people talking about the T-Mobile thing. We will talk about the T-Mobile thing. Here's the thing. Now, understand this: T-Mobile and not T-Mobile. I think Verizon and Sprint and also Samsung is doing deals that you can get $450 off on the Note 9 if you have a tradable device. So if you do got the Note 8, or if you do got the Galaxy S8, or if you do have some other phones that you want to trade this in. Now, Apple doesn't do this, but Samsung does. This is the second time they've done this. So if you take away $450 from $999, you had a $500 price point. What is the problem at this point?
And you get a free gift this time. You get on the S9.
Yeah, so, and not only that, but you get the free gifts, you get the free perks. Sprint is doing a buy one, get one. Verizon is doing a buy one, get one. So, I mean, they got some perks out there. You just got to look for the deals, man. That's the whole thing. If you spend $1,000 on the Note 9, no. I mean, they got too many good deals right there. I wouldn't spend $1,000 on it. You got too many deals right now. I mean, if you could buy a little pumpkin phone to get $200-$300 off on it, just do what you got to do.
I agree with Mark. He says don't trade your phone and sell it. That's how I do mine.
I agree, because you could get more value on the black market. Listen, it's no way in the world I would trade in my Galaxy Note 8 for $400. That's like, no. You can get at least $550 for it on Swapper. So that's a no-no. So take that $550 that you get from Swapper and put it on the Note 9. I don't understand. So I don't get it. But pricing, if we've been going through this for a long time when we talk about when the new product roll out, what do we talk about? Oh my gosh, it's terribly expensive, this, that, the other. Listen, first of all, let's make sure we understand about Apple. Apple been expensive for a very long time. They just didn't got expensive overnight, folks. All right. If you go back to the early 90s, man, they computers was not for the normal folks. They was like $1,000 computers back in the 90s and stuff, all right? So when we talk about prices, Apple's is always been in a league by itself. Now, I don't agree with the prices, but listen, it's 2018, folks. You know, I mean, it is what it is, and you can get a device. It don't have to be the Note 9. It could be a blue phone, for Christ's sakes, right? And if you watch enough YouTubers that do giveaways, they got their giveaway phones all the time. So, I mean, you could get a free phone. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. I think people, I hear this stuff on the web. That's why I made the video that I made, because I went into complete details about the functionality of a Galaxy Note device. Tell me this. What other phone that you could put out an S Pen and get precision pen support along with software? None. Zero. Zippo. All right? I mean, this, oh, God. All right, let me stop. Emily.
What? What'd I do?
Nothing. Where's the wine, Emily? Where is the wine?
I have a Vegas-inspired wine cooler. So we've got white wine, vodka, and a little lemon elder soda in there.
Ooh.
But I'm only having one because I have committed to yoga for the rest of the month, and I haven't done it yet today, and I don't want to hurt myself tonight. So
that's awesome.
No drunk yoga this evening. So just one, but it's a big one, and it's here. No, it's all right.
You gotta celebrate my birthday.
We celebrating Kimmy's birthday.
We're celebrating Kimmy's birthday. There's vodka and wine in here. Did I mention that there's vodka and wine in here?
Okay.
Vodka and wine. Not to mention, I've seen you blowing up all over Instagram, my friend.
Ooh, oh, she's been on Instagram.
All up on my Instagram. It is
Instagram and Facebook. Kimmy be all over. If y'all didn't know who Scrumptious Kimmy is, y'all know her now.
Yeah.
I can't see all the way what your shirt says, though, Kimmy. What does it say? I can't see the whole thing.
I have a feeling my checked liver is going to come on this weekend.
And I'll be there to witness it.
Yes, I got carded today. It feels good to be turning 40 and get carded.
I love it. I love it, girl. What are you drinking tonight?
Reds. I just came from Carrabba, so I had sangria there, and now I'm drinking Reds Wicked Blackberry.
Yes. Let's get into some comments. I see the comments blowing up. Catwoman, you want to add some comments? What's going on here? I see people putting whole stories in here.
Yes, they're definitely talking about phones being expensive and stuff like that. Let's start with Eric Drummer because he has the really large paragraph. Hey, what's up, E? How's everybody doing? You know, if LG would put a little bit more work into their stylo, and their software, there could be a bunch of Note for everybody. That's complaining about the price. That is very true.
Yes.
And then Will Boussard said cell phones have entered the politics conversation. If you want to start an argument, bring up, and then there's money from Big John Tech Review. If you want to bring up Samsung versus Apple or Democrat versus Republican. Phones are first of all, Big John Tech.
Yes.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
You get to ask questions.
Yes.
But phones are getting into that area now. I mean, I know we saw this, was it last week or the week before, when Ashley and I were talking about the green bubble? and we don't want to fuck with the green bubble. People are getting pissed. It's not that serious. It doesn't need to be that serious. They're phones, they're tech. It's for fun. It's for what we enjoy using. It doesn't need to be all that, you know. I don't have to use a Samsung. It doesn't mean I'm mad at you if you choose to. Just don't text me.
Right. Exactly.
Ashley.
You know what? The Samsung looks really nice. I just can't conform. I am just gonna stick to Apple. That's what I do.
That is.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. And that's the thing. It all depends on the ecosystem. People get kind of, all right, so just shout out to the Samsung Nice right now. The Samsung Nice in their glory because the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is everything that they asked for. They want a bigger battery. They got a faster processor. They got 8 gigs of RAM. They got more storage. So the Samsung Knights, they're standing up proud because they got exactly what they wanted. And come next month, the Apple sheep is going to get exactly what they want. They're going to get a bigger iPhone.
Who got to call them the Samsung Knights and the Apple sheep? Who just got out these fucking names?
Somebody being shady.
What is the
Apple call
shady as hell?
What do the proud Apple users call themselves?
Superior.
I'm not a member of either club.
Bougie.
That's a good one.
But come next month, after all the hype from the Galaxy Note 9, and here we got the Apple people,
the Apple
fans. They gonna come out. They get exactly what they want. They gonna get a bigger screen. They gonna get. I've been talking about this. Rumor has it that the iPhone will have pencil support. How many times have I talked about that? Finally, my rumor.
So many times. We're gonna have a pineapple Apple Pen. Yay!
The Apple Pen, though, if it's gonna make sense, it's got to be smaller. Like that is a big Apple. The Apple Pencil is pretty freaking big.
That's
so
how
if it's gonna make sense for everyday use, it's got to be smaller to fit.
But Emily, y'all get exactly what you wanted. You want an iPhone 10 with
I don't
a
want
bigger
a pencil.
screen.
I'm just
but
saying.
I mean, you don't have to get the pencil, but you get the bigger screen, faster processor, you get better
bigger
cameras, bigger battery. I mean, so Apple fans are
faster wireless charging.
Look, for the first time ever, I'm really questioning whether I actually need a new iPhone. I love this phone so damn much, and I have been running the beta of iOS 12 on it, and it's amazing. Like, I don't know what else I need. They're going to have to... yeah, the camera might be better. And yeah, okay, a bigger screen would be nice at this point. Like, I'm getting ready to go back to my plusy screen. But iOS 12 is so good. I'm still so happy with this phone. Normally, by this time of year, I'm like, wah, can we get the next one? But I am still so happy with the iPhone 10 that I'm really not hyped. Like, I'm pissed. My Apple Watch right now is slow as shit. I cannot wait to get a new Apple Watch. Like,
because it'll have a faster processor.
Yes, I skipped the Apple Watch 3, so I'm still on an Apple Watch 2, and it it is not the great user experience that it used to be. It's just really laggy and really slow, and I can't wait to get a new Apple Watch. But a new phone, it's going to be hard. I mean, here's the thing that's going to get me, because I'm basic, and you can drag me all you want. If it comes in gold, that is the most beautiful phone color I've ever seen. And for the brief amount of time I had the iPhone 8 in gold, I was in heaven. So you make the phone that I already love, you put it in gold, and then my husband's like, but it's in a case. What's it matter? Like half the time
it matters.
It does matter.
It matters. The gold is everything.
The gold is everything. The gold is life. And I want to know how they're going to differentiate it, so that you know, because I don't think you're going to know. It's a talk cycle. I don't think you're going to know. The less expensive one's still going to have that round camera, but otherwise you're still going to know. Did you guys see? Sorry, go easy.
but here's a big thing. Okay, everybody, I see some people that put the iPhone is trash and just like that. But have you noticed all these companies are making phones looking like the iPhone? So if the iPhone is trash, why Huawei? Why Motorola? Why all these companies coming out with notches and vertical cameras just like the iPhone?
Look, I need more evidence than the iPhone is trash, because that's just shit talking. That's not actual factual. Yeah. Tell me what you don't like. Like, I need to know what you don't like. Otherwise, your argument is invalid, and you're basically just having a tantrum.
We got a super chat.
We did, Redmond. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Casey Neistat's comparison of the S9 and the iPhone X today?
No, I didn't get to see it.
He did a camera comparison. The rear-facing camera on the iPhone kicked the S9's ass, but the front-facing selfie camera on the S9 did a much better job than the iPhone 10. So I will be really interested to see what happens in the next generation iPhone vis-a-vis the S9, because now you're doing this year's Samsung phone versus last year's iPhone. I'm interested to see whether it's this year's and this year's, but the front-facing camera was far superior.
I took a picture with it, and I looked hot. I fell in love with myself all over again.
It's a bomb face camera. And the thing I noticed about it is Casey was doing comparisons with people with multiple different skin tones, which is something I have a huge problem with on my iPhone because I am so fair and a lot of my friends are much darker than I am. And we have a very hard time taking selfies with the iPhone because it cannot make those two skin tones work. Like it just cannot. I am either way too blown out or they are either way too in shadow. And that has been an ongoing iPhone problem. That it cannot deal with the big differences in skin tones. And so I can't wait to see what happens next. Samsung was far superior in their selfie camera with that.
Yep. And you know what? One of the videos I made that I discovered using the iPhone is that it's directional mics. And so if I'm using the front-facing camera and I'm behind the iPhone, since it's the front-facing camera is on, that means the mics is on towards the front, and you can't hear me in the back. So that was one of the biggest gripes I made when I made that video. If y'all didn't see the video, I made a video about the iPhone 10 mics. And because a lot of people that was watching my videos when I was making videos about the iPhone, they said, well, why the iPhone volume is so low? Well, I had to do some research and I come to find out there's directional mics going on with the iPhone. But when I put on the front-facing camera and I'm behind the camera, the voice is great. But if I put it on the front-facing camera and I'm behind the camera, it's quiet. You can't hear nothing. But if I go behind the camera and I talk, then but I got a whole video talking about that.
It is a problem. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm interested to see what happens in the new with the new camera, because that's the thing that's going to be cool. The rest of it's going to be software. It's going to be faster, bigger battery, different colors.
Yes.
About it.
Right. So also what we seen in the Note 9, somebody posted a picture about the Note 9 being thicker, the bezels being thicker on the Note 9 than the Note 8. So so for everybody that didn't know, somebody had put a side-by-side comparison with the Note 9 and the Note 8, and we found it that the bezels is a little thicker on the Note 9 than the Note 8. So, but it's
Catwoman is on top of that shit.
Yes. Yes. So for everybody that didn't know, we are getting a little thicker bezel on the Note.
Professional.
Yes. Yep. So if you see that the Note 9 is a little bigger than the Note 8.
Little chubbier.
That's it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody that's joining the stream. Welcome to Wild Wednesday. We do this every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night we do this. Same time, same location, same people. We got VIPs in the building. All these lovely ladies and VIPs. Now, if somebody asked the question, easy, how could I be a VIP? Well, all you got to do is get in contact with us. You know, I mean, we vent you out, you know, let Kevin call you, talk to you and stuff, and we go from there. Yeah, let's get into some more comments. I love these people in their comments. Oh my God. Let's see. Shout out to everybody. Surge. I see you in the building. Let's see. Bull, that no notch is ever going to be on the Galaxy. Well, hopefully. Hey, Redmond, another super chat. Thank you.
Derek Floyd also gave us a super chat earlier as well.
Yes, Derek Floyd. Yes.
You guys get those questions in.
Yes.
Ask Kimmy about her life.
No, we talking about tech.
I love the iPhone. I love the iPhone. I love the Note 9. Hell, I still love my old ass Razor. Hey,
The Razor was a cool phone.
that's right. You love tech. That's what I'm talking about. If you talk about a Razor phone, that means you love tech.
I had a
Nothing
Razor.
wrong.
The Razor was a cool ass phone.
It was.
Easy. Is it Beyonce thick? Yes. Yes. It is Beyonce thick.
It's a good kind of thick.
Woo, with that curved booty. Oh, yes, it is. Let's see. Are we talking about?
We read the same comment at the same time.
Yeah. Yes. Phone dude said the 512 crew is here. I think everybody's like, you know what? I'm gonna get the 512. Why not? You go keep it for 2 years, 3 years, right? Why not go all out? Go all out. And I'm gonna tell you. All right. So I mentioned this in the video. A lot of people say that the 512 don't make sense. Now, I'm gonna tell you my version of this. I'm gonna tell you how it makes sense in so many ways. If you use Dex the way I use Dex, and you use it a lot of high-end, let's say, editing as far as documents and attachments and saving a lot of work. Like if you're saving a lot of work on your device, then the 512 may come in handy. The 8 gigs of RAM comes in handy for Dex. Y'all don't understand. The 8 gigs of RAM will come in handy for Dex, folks, because it will make the Galaxy Note 9 on Dex such a wonderful experience, especially when you're multitasking. It will work, especially when you're multitasking.
Yeah, they copied a lot of things from Huawei too, like the fact that you can use the keyboard, and then also you can still use the phone while you're using Dex on your monitor. So Huawei was already able to do that, and they're doing that now too.
Yes. Let's see. Redmond, another $1 super chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Canadian cash. So what is $1 in Canadian money in the US?
Ask your phone.
Oh, what? Oh, I got plenty of phones over here.
Go ahead. Ask Google.
Google Gaga.
Hey Siri, how much is $1 Canadian in US dollars? Oh, I did it wrong.
Ask Siri.
I'm trying. How much is $1 Canadian in US dollars? Siri's like, it's trash.
Okay, I found this on the web for how much is $1.
Oh, and it pulls up a bunch of converters. Well, that's trash. Okay, somebody see if somebody else's assistant can do it better. Hey, computer, how much is $1 Canadian in US dollars? See if Alexa can do it better. Answer. 76 cents.
Okay, 76 cents.
Thanks, Alexa. Yes, that answers my question. You're very sweet.
Yes, tech loving mama. Some Huawei's are water resistant. It just depends on the model. Both of mine are.
Alexa's so much nicer than Siri sometimes. Siri's like, bitch, look it up for yourself.
Siri,
Alexa's
Siri
like,
is a bitch.
here's your answer, Howard. Thank you.
Let me help you Google that.
That's really what Siri needs to start saying. Let me help you Google that.
And somebody asked a question about my website. Yes, it's easycomputersolution.com. And unfortunately, my website is down. So thank y'all guys for mentioning that my website is down. So let me show y'all guys my website right here. Boom. Oh, no.
What happened? Did you get hacked?
So my website is down. So we've actually troubleshooting this issue for most people. So yes, my website is down. easycomputersolution.com is down, guys. So somebody
I don't have any problems out of my battery.
Yeah.
So I'm reading comments. I get 2 days out of both my Huawei's. I have the P20 and I have the Mate RS. So
I can't imagine what that would be like.
It does. I love my Huawei. She be coming through for me. I have to charge my S9 a lot. I don't have to charge my Huawei Mate 10 a lot, once a day.
I didn't have to charge my iPhone as much before I went beta, and now I'm charging it more, but that's typical with the beta. But my husband, who uses his phone less than I do, gets like 2 days out of his iPhone. I'm like, what Are you ever
Oh,
on your
wow.
phone? He's like, sometimes. I'm like, I live on this shit. I need to charge it.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody said, here's a question. What's the worst phone you ever had?
Hmm.
Let's see. The worst phone I ever had. Oh yeah, the Sony XA1 was the worst because the battery life was 2 hours, 1 hour. In 2016, I think I made that video, and I think I made a no fluff no pass video about that. And I talked about how bad the battery life is on that turn. It's one of those phones where you look at it and you see the battery drain on it, like from just by looking at it, like you go from like 100% to 90% like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
I had a
Uh,
slide. And what I hated about it, like how you talked before, Eric, about only having 4 rows for a keyboard. It was back then when they had the
oh my
physical
God.
keyboard
Yeah.
and you had to
Yeah, I can't even
hold.
remember the model. I had a slide out too, and it just drove me nuts. No,
Yeah.
I
I
did
can't
not
do
like
slide
it.
outs.
Yeah, I didn't. It only had 4 rows. It was whack. It was whack. It was so whack.
Yeah, I mean that's the key one. I mean, you think about the key one and the key two,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually thinking about making a video about the key one because shout out. Listen, I was praising the BlackBerry representative that hit my comments and said that we are actively working to update the BlackBerry key one. Okay, now it's been 2 months, and the BlackBerry key one is still on Android 7.0. So when are you going to update the phone? So
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
we about to hit Android Pie, right? And the key one is still two semesters behind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. So I think I was thinking might do a updated video about that. The Sony was not your. That see, text for your needs. You have been following this YouTube channel for a very long time. He said that my worst video was the blue phone. You know what? It was the blue phone. That fucking pink phone. That's right. That phone got like a 480p screen. It was 5.5 inches. The battery life was like 30 minutes on it. Yeah, that was my worst phone. That blue phone. You're right. See, people follow his YouTube channel. Shout out to Text
They're
for Your
keeping
Needs.
they're keeping you right when you don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead.
I've had an iPhone since the first iPhone, and before that, I loved my phones. What did I have before that? The crap. No, I don't remember. The Sony. I don't remember. I liked my phones though. I didn't have that many before the iPhone because I didn't have that many cell phones before 2007. I would keep them longer.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
I loved my iPhones. I didn't love waiting in line. I mean, I
right.
waited in line for like 12 plus hours for the iPhone 4.
Oh my goodness.
Ridiculous. That I
Yeah,
didn't love. I didn't love the ordering system, but I've loved my phones.
yeah, and it's so funny that I made a video. I told everybody about what that video we made, Catwoman. When I went back and I re-edited that video, what we called all the carriers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
We made a video about all the carriers. We called them about asking them about the Note 9. They didn't know jack about it.
It's so funny that people hit me in the comments and say, "Well, you only call one carrier." Like we were supposed to sit up there and call every fucking carrier, like multiple carriers. Like they say, "Oh, you only call one store." Like
Oh, one store.
yeah. Like why you didn't call all the stores? Like why you didn't call all the T-Mobiles and all the Sprints and
Okay,
all
how about
the
you do it and let us know how it goes?
And my rebuttal was, "Hey, we was on a live stream. I mean, we just randomly called stores, right? I mean, they should get it right. They should get it right."
It should
So
be uniform.
yeah. So did somebody hit me in the comments and say, was it an authorized store or unauthorized store?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling you, y'all
I
have
had a
no idea what I
trio,
got to
by
deal
the
with.
way.
Y'all don't have no idea what I have to deal with my comments. See, shout out to the
With
smaller
great
YouTubers.
subscriber counts comes great responsibility.
Right. So shout out to the smaller YouTubers. Y'all guys don't have a clue of what we go through. It is.
Oh,
It is.
I'm not a big YouTuber by any means, but I got some mess up in my comments. Thankfully, it's not volume, so you can delete. But there's definitely mess. But I had a Palm Trio. That was my last phone before the iPhone, and I loved it.
I
Redmond's got a
love
question.
Trio.
Got a
Bring 'em
question.
back.
Trio.
Loved the Trio. I loved those little round buttons.
Yeah.
Great phone to use.
Do you think the LG screen on the new iPhone and the Pixel 3 will finally get quality since it's the best OLED TV? All right, let me answer that question. I listen. Here's the thing. I want to agree to disagree with this because what happened with the Pixel. I'm gonna tell you what happened, guys. All right, this is me talking as a business owner, and Emily, you might can chime in on this. They sat at the round table, and they said, "Okay, Google, what screens do you want? You want the this screen that's the kind of it will work, but it's a poor quality screen, or you want the medium of the road. That screen gonna cost you a little more, but it's gonna be okay. It might have a little haze in it, or you want the best of the best, but it's gonna cost you a little more. So if you might have got three choices there. I promise you, Google didn't pick the best screen out the bunch, but a lot of people is blaming LG for having a terrible screen. Now, don't get me wrong. Some LG phones, we starting to see some light bleed and stuff like that. I mean, but LG does make pretty good TV. So you know that they can make a good screen. But it all depends on when it comes down to mobile, who's picking the best out of the bunch. That's what I think. I promise you, if Apple get an LG screen, it's going to be the best crop that they ever made. If Apple ain't putting the bullshit on their screens, on their devices, y'all got to listen. The first time you see some type of issue with an LG screen on an Apple device, Apple going to kick some ass.
Catwoman, why you grinning so hard? Because you get an iPhone?
No. Actually, Tao is in the chat right now.
Yeah, I see that.
I've been watching all her videos. Oh my god, her videos are so good. They're so good. She does videos about the S9 Plus and just like Android and Samsung.
I saw that you posted it on Twitter.
Yeah,
I saw her video. She did a very good job. I seen that today. Shouts out to you. You did listen. My first time watching your video because Catwoman reshared it on Twitter. You did very good editing. It was a fantastic video. She talked about the S9s, how she can put YouTube on the home screen where she can go straight into subscribers and straight into stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. Great job on the video.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to her, you should. You should.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's her. I see her in the building. Yes.
Yep. Worst phone ever was the LG white chocolate, is what
I've never heard of that phone.
Said.
Yeah.
What is that white chocolate?
Well, they had chocolate.
I remember chocolate, but I didn't know they had a white chocolate.
I remember.
I guess it was just a white version of the phone. Yeah.
Well, if they say that in 2018, they gonna say racist. How could it be white? Racist.
Demonetized.
Because text always got to be black. Why can't it be white once in a while?
I know, right?
Oh God, the way this.
I don't even want my tech black or white. All I want, since Huawei came out with it, all I want is like Twilight Mermaid fucking colored tech. That is it. I am ridiculous.
That is. You gotta take the case
so
off.
pretty.
You gotta take the case off. So
Here you go.
So damn pretty.
And wipe it down for dramatic effect.
Okay, Flossie.
I just wanted it to say as well.
Ooh. Can't you see yourself?
Yes. That's a new one?
No, I've had it for a while.
You're drinking kombucha tonight. No.
Did she say new? Did she say new?
A new one?
She got that phone and she got the ding-a-ling phone. Remember the RS, the big RS?
I'm on the case.
Different case tonight. Different case.
That case helps.
Yes, no ding-a-ling tonight. Or at least no balls.
But it's a ding-a-ling in there. I mean.
And no balls?
It is what it is. I mean, that case just doesn't accentuate it.
Yes.
Stage Tech was saying that looks like an iPhone, no identity. Are you saying that the Huawei looks like an iPhone? Because I'm saying that Twilight.
I mean, other than the cameras right here.
But the cameras don't even look like the iPhone. There's more of them.
Yeah.
Here we go. Got another question for the super chat. Did Google and also invest millions in LG to build their screens. Now Apple did. I mean, look, here's the thing. I think personally, I think that I'm not putting this on LG because yes, it's an LG screen, but I think Google picked the crop. Like you got the different types of gas, right? You got the cheap gas and you got the good gas, right? You get the cheap gas, you call go put. You got water in the tank, right? And you get the good high premium gas. You might pay a little more, but you got good gas and it lasts a lot longer. So, I mean, what gas did they buy? If they bought the cheap 87 gas or they bought the premium 93. So that's how I look at it, right?
I was do 87.
Oh, I don't buy gas anymore.
Oh,
why?
Because you got a Tesla. That's why. Life in the rich.
You want to see people get up in your ass about how you spend your money? Drive around in a Tesla for 3 days. Everyone is in my ass about my financial situation.
That's it.
Well, I hope your anus is doing well.
It's a lot of action.
Yeah.
We don't need that much action. I'm old.
Lube up well.
I mean, damn. I'm at the grocery store. How much is that car? That car costs this much? How'd you pay for it? Your husband buy that car? Fuck you.
That all up in your pockets.
All in my pockets. People want to know how much everything. I'm like, look, you buy the car online. Go online, build the car. That's how much it cost. Anyway, people feel very entitled.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I say this a lot. I continue to say this, and it could be a man or female. Man or female. A man does not ask another man what's in his pockets. A female never asks another female what's in his pocket. Now, my wife can ask what's in my pocket because that's my wife. Your husband can ask what's in your pocket because that's your husband. But a man on the street or even your partner or even your friend never asks another man what's in his pockets. That's a violation.
Damn time.
That's a man law.
We have gotten very rude as a society, though. Like, we have lost our manners. Like, I get it. Everybody's like, I can say what I want. I can do what I want. First Amendment. I can come up here being an asshole. It's manners, people. You can say whatever in the hell you want. It doesn't mean you're not an asshole. Right. We have lost like a basic decorum as a country. I don't want to rant, but we have lost a basic decorum as a country, and it makes me sad. Because people are rude. That's rude.
Yeah.
Rude.
I was watching a video once, and it was somebody with the Note 9. They were a smaller YouTuber, and they were doing a review about it. And somebody in the comments said, "How did you get that phone?" And I replied back to him, "Just enjoy the video."
Right, just enjoy the video. You don't have. Why people always want to be the YouTube police? I get this shit all the time. You wonder why you got this? How much money you have? How you earn a living? Who cares, right? I'm making the video. Enjoy the video. I get this all the time. Why you got so many phones? You're a black guy. How do you make all that money? Really? And you know what people say? Well, easy. You dealing with the public. You on YouTube. People gonna say stupid things. I don't have to accept that, by the way. All right. No. I don't have to accept stupid people. When people ask me when they violate man law, how much money do you make? I say that's a man law. Please, I mean, what's wrong with these people? Ain't this man law for a woman law for a woman or a man to ask what's in the pockets of another person? How much money you got in your bank account? Oh, I want to know. The fuck out of here.
By the way, I just wanted to give a shout out to Viper because I found Tao through Viper. He did a video showcasing women YouTubers that do tech, and she was one of them on there. So I just wanted to say big thank you to Viper, and she's on the chat right now. Everybody say hi to Viper.
I love you, Catwoman.
And if you hadn't watched the Viper video, prepare yourself.
Oh,
yeah.
Prepare.
It's your man Viper, and I'm here to tell you that we gonna do this.
I like the energy.
Yes, he's so Captain of Apple.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I think we move in the era that everybody want to know everything about you. all the business, everything you put. Oh, what do you do for a living? You hear that a lot. What do I do for a living? Does it matter? I'm on YouTube making good quality videos, making entertaining videos, informational videos. Why you want to be the YouTube police? Why you want to be a lawyer? Why you want to be the YouTube lawyer? Why you ask these questions? I mean, I'm not on trial.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean,
Yeah.
God, gee whiz.
The what do you do questions, we're getting into an era where it doesn't even matter, because there's a generation that doesn't understand making money online, and then there's a generation that doesn't understand going to work somewhere you hate and having a boss, and there is a disconnect between these two generations. It's like, what do you do? Well, I'm an Instagram influencer. What? I make money taking pictures of things and posting them on the internet.
Yes.
I'm basically an ad agency. What? Do you understand how advertising works? It's crazy. And people don't understand, but I think people are used to trying to understand what somebody else might think that way. And we don't get to be lazy in our conversations. When you meet somebody for the first time, you don't have their Facebook profile to be like, oh, this is where they're from. This is where they went to high school. This is if they went to college. These are the shows they like to watch. You have to ask people questions like you give a shit and have a conversation with them if you want to get to know them. But just being like, what do you do? And then deciding they're fancy or not fancy is not the way to be.
Yes.
Like, it's just not the way to be.
Yeah, it's just one of those funny things.
Emily's gonna keep ranting. I'm sorry.
No, it's one of those. It's one of those funny things that now in 2018 we start to see this era of people asking these deep questions about an individual that you don't even know. Listen, I'm on YouTube. I have 23,000 subscribers. I don't know 99.9% of all of those folks. I do see their comments, and I do answer the comments, and me and them have a good discussion online. People follow me on Instagram. People follow me on Facebook. I don't have no problem with that because I'm here to have fun. I interact with people. But you don't know me. Well, you know me from YouTube. Obviously, you know what color glasses I got on. Every time I get a haircut, every time I shave.
If you have the Note 9 behind you or not.
Right. So a lot of people do it. I have fun. I don't mind having fun on YouTube, but when people get into personal questions like, where do you work? What kind of car do you drive? Where do you live? How is it in here? Do you make a lot of money? What kind of money do you make? I don't know. I make fake money. I don't know. I have no idea.
What kind of money do you make? Bitcoin.
It's
I get paid
monopoly.
in Bitcoin. I will buy you.
Oh, shout out to Tevin Tech Reviews. He said he just got 2,000 subscribers.
Shout out to Yay. Woohoo.
How did you get those subscribers? How much money are you making on YouTube?
How did you buy those subscribers?
10-minute tech. We got to know how you got them subscribers, man. We need to know this.
We want to know how you got that Note 9. How'd you get it?
How'd you get it?
We're so happy for you, Tevin.
Yes.
Shout out all the success.
Yes, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It's hard on YouTube. A lot of people. I made a video about this. A lot of content creators is frustrated. I made a video about this, and the reason why they're frustrated is because of this. A lot of smaller YouTubers make goddamn good videos. Oh my God, I've been seeing so much quality videos. A lot of work that's been put in with the smaller YouTubers, and then when you look at their view count, they're not getting nothing but 30 views, 40 views, and that is frustrating. And a lot of people been coming to me and say, well, easy. I mean, what's your solution? Do you get frustrated? And I said in my video, it is very frustrating to sit up there for 3 days and make a video in order to get 20, 30 views. The YouTube algorithm is so bad. I mean, we know this already. Now, I've been working with YouTube and doing some coach sessions about some of the things that's going on behind the scenes. If y'all didn't know, that's what I've been doing sometimes. Well, I've actually been doing that lately. And I've been getting some inside info on what's going on with YouTube behind the scenes. And they assure me that it's not the algorithm that's in. I don't agree with that, but they assure me that it's not the algorithm. It's about other different things that you do as far as tags, titles, information that you put in there. So after I finish this course, I will probably make a video about that, but I'm in the middle of this course.
I'm gonna call some bullshit on YouTube
I hate
because
it.
as they are promoting YouTube TV more and more, it is
Right.
my opinion that they want to see advertisers spend money to advertise on YouTube TV and not on individual people's
Yes.
videos.
Yes.
One of the ways YouTube can control that is demonetization and not showing the videos as broadly. So when you see bigger YouTubers who have consistent views all of a sudden start saying, my views aren't the same, my videos aren't getting promoted the same, I'm not making the same ad revenue. When you've got YouTubers in the millions of subscribers saying that it was consistent and now it's not, something has changed.
Yes.
Like my channel's up and down. That is fine. This is not my full-time gig. I love YouTube the most. But imagine when you're dealing with people who have built their whole life on YouTube, their entire career, and that whether you should build your entire career online on one stream of income is a separate conversation. But they have consistent income month over month. Yeah, it fluctuates, but then they start seeing drops after drops after drops because YouTube wants that ad revenue to go to YouTube Red and YouTube TV. I get it. YouTube's a business too. And a lot of people have made their career on somebody else's platform. But it's time for everyone, whether you're growing YouTube or not, to have other streams of income. And everyone has merch. Why does everyone have merch all of a sudden? You know why everyone has merch all of a sudden? Because it's another stream of income. You see, you know, I am mixed on Shane Dawson, but I love the series he's doing where he gets into other YouTubers.
I love Shane.
Okay, there's times his little ticks annoy me. Like every time he pulls his beard hair on his neck, I want to smack his hands. Like
you know what? He is so like awkwardly weird. I
So
love that about him.
there's times, but I love his series getting in depth on YouTubers, right?
Absolutely,
and so
yeah.
he's diving into how somebody like Jeffree Star is making money. Jeffree Star owns a warehouse that is shipping out merch for other YouTubers on top of his own makeup line, on top of his own lab, on top of YouTube. So you're starting to see the layers, and that's where the money is. YouTube is the exposure platform, but you've got to have those layers because as these things go up and down, the income's going to go up and down because YouTube wants that ad revenue to go to their TV channel.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? And you make a good point. And I said this last year, and I continue to say this. I say the way YouTube is going, people need to embrace for this. YouTube gonna have a free platform, which they have, and they're gonna have a paid subscription platform. The free platform ain't gonna get no support.
And that's what we're getting, right? That's what we're starting to see.
And the YouTube TV, the paid subscriptions, those are the ones that's going to get the main focus. Those are the ones that's going to be. A lot of people, look, YouTube representative might be watching this YouTube stream and say, they're easy, you don't know what you're talking about. But that's the way it seems.
That's the way it looks.
That's the way it looks. And
shout out to Technically T because he did post today on Twitter how he's noticed that his YouTube views have been going down, and he feels like there's something, there has to be a glitch in the matrix because he never used to have such a hard time, and he's starting to have a hard time. He doesn't understand why. So I'm sorry that that's happening to you, Technically, because you make really good videos.
Yeah, and you know what? And the thing about it is, a lot of people say, "Well, easy, you getting good views." Like, come on, folks, man. I got 23,000 subscribers. I'm getting 5,000, 10,000 views. That's what, 10%. Come on now, let's make sure we understand this. When y'all, a lot of people say, "Well, easy, you get good views." Listen, I'm not knocking it, but I do see a decrease in my views too. My views been fluctuating a little bit too, so my views been kind of going. Well, look, I would confess that my views is going up a little bit. All right, so I'm not saying that my views is totally destroyed. I'm seeing a huge uprise on my views. But and one of the reasons why I'm working my tail off, just like everybody else.
They don't cost as, they don't give you as much as they used to. I think
they don't give me as they used to.
Yeah, they don't give you as much money as they used to. And I thought that maybe with opening of the partnership program that YouTubers are gonna have a bigger piece of the pie again. But I don't see that has changed. That change has happened.
I want to shout out Eden. Eden say I'm the man of his life.
Oh, I'm not touching that. I ain't touching it.
Hey, I guess what? My wife probably would say the same thing, sir. You say, "Oh, you the man of my life." Yeah, baby.
Emily, play nice.
Ashley, see, we say a lot of people say we got to break Ashley out this mold. Yeah, so
I tell you, they don't give her the hell they gave me.
I know they don't. Now, you make great videos, Ashley. And so we're gonna do this one-on-one interview with Ashley real quick. You make great
Okay.
videos, awesome videos, and I do like your content. You do a very good job. Where do you see yourself in the YouTube industry in the next 5 years?
Ooh, 5 years. I hope to grow my channel, but I want to use YouTube as a platform to grow in other avenues. Like, to link me in other ways in the beauty community. So that's my plan. So, like, when I see the people going through the struggles of YouTube, I just see it as a challenge, but something I want to overcome.
Yes. And you know what? One of the things that I noticed when I watch, every time you drop a video, I mean, it's well edited, it looks good. And we start to see that a lot with the smaller YouTubers. They put in the time, they're buying the high end software, they get the high
Yep.
end equipment. And that's a good thing. And I do understand the frustration as you put all that time, effort, and work in, and you look at your view count and it's not that great. Does that frustrate you in any way?
I mean, it kind of frustrates me, but I feel like I'm not putting enough effort. Like, I'm very distracted on my everyday life. And I feel like, as somebody who loves like beauty and stuff like that, when I would watch YouTubers that I love, it's like a constant thing that you have to keep on seeing. You want to be connected to them on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat. If you're not staying connected, then you're going to just like slip off, and then that's just it. And I know I'm not giving 110% right now. So I'm getting what is deserved. But if I
Well, let me
stay on, go
No,
ahead.
no. But let me ask you this question. A lot of YouTubers that work on a platform, it's not their full-time job. I mean, you don't have to put in 10 and 20 hours a day on YouTube. I mean, because you think about this. I mean, you have a husband, you have a family.
Right,
So, I mean, you put
right,
up a video. I mean, I don't think you should be frustrated. I think one of the things that we need to understand, just my opinion, I don't think you need to be frustrated. You do a fantastic job. You showcase your style. You do what you have to do. But at the end of the day, do you really have to, go market yourself? Do you really have to go on Twitter and try to follow people and keep up? You don't have to do it, because if you believe in what you believe in and you do a good job at what you're doing, and you know what I start doing? Everybody watch my views but me. A lot of people tell me, "Oh, easy, you got 23,000 subscribers." I didn't know that. You know why? Because I focus on just putting out the content and believing in myself and believing in what I need to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of free time that I can market myself, that I can be on Twitter, that I can. My
right.
wife should believe me. The Oracle, trust me, it was a battle back in the day, but she understands the purpose, the cause of what I'm doing. Everybody can't be like that. Everybody don't
Right.
have the free time to put in 100%. So I believe, looking at your YouTube channel, looking at the way you do it, you are putting in the work, because your videos, compared to a lot of other people's videos, is A1 personally.
Thank you. I really seriously appreciate that
And,
so
and,
much.
and the reason why I'm saying that is because here's the thing. They got people that have been on YouTube for 14, 12, 13, 14 years.
Eric, she was gonna say something else. Let her keep talking.
She's got more than three
No,
words, Eric. Let her go.
I know. You know how I'm doing the CNN thing. You know how they always stop people and bug them and blah blah blah. Blah. I know. I'm sorry about that. I just want to tell you how appreciative, because I watch YouTube all freaking day, and I
Me
watch new
too, me too,
YouTubers, and I
me
think
too.
you
I
do a
love watching
fantastic
it.
job.
Thank
Yes.
you. I was gonna
Same.
say, as a person who loves watching YouTube, I know that most of the viewers, they want to feel connected to you. So seeing connected to you is seeing you for who you are on a daily basis on all social media platforms. If they don't constantly feel connected to you, then it's like you're being lost in the mix.
And I get what Ashley's saying. She's not, I mean, easy. You're like, no, you don't have to feed it, but social's kind of a beast you have to feed as you're growing. And it's hard to get to the first 1,000, and then it's hard to get to the first
Right.
5,000, and it's hard to get to the first 10,000. Once you're there, people see your numbers and kind of assume that you're okay, and so they just start following and clicking. So it's like
Right.
a boulder going downhill. But right now, when you're growing, you're pushing that boulder uphill, and if you let it down a little bit, you get pushed backwards a bit.
Right.
So I get what Ashley's saying, that it is a daily constant, especially in the beauty world. You have to be on Twitter, you have to be on Instagram, and that's a lot. It's a great industry, great things have happened, but it is something that constantly needs to get fed. So I hear what you're saying.
Right.
You make beautiful videos.
Thank you.
But people do want to keep connecting with you, and that means content daily across multiple platforms, which is a thing, because you said your goal was discovery. That's where the discovery comes from. So Easy, I get it. I get what you're saying, that you don't have to, but if the goal is discovery, you kind of have to.
Right. And things in the beauty community are moving so fast. It's kind of like you have to just be on social media all the time.
You got to buy that Tatcha. You got to get that Tatcha primer, girl.
Yes, you do. You really do.
Can I tell you something that is very unique about you, Ashley?
Please.
All of your looks are wearable. I can wear your looks to my office and I won't feel like I've done too much. Even the glitter lip, the way that you had it with your eyeshadow, I was like, wow, I could wear that lip and rock it to my office and I would just look like a badass boss, you know, even though I'm not a boss. I would look like I could throw on a glaze. And all of a sudden, I'm with a ruler. I come in like, so I think that for you, I think maybe you should start putting that in the title a lot. Wearable, because I don't see many wearable looks. Everything is a challenge, or
everything right now is drag,
holographic.
Right.
And there are people who are just looking for, especially those who are starting out, that want to do something wearable. You should start putting that in your tags, in the titles, everywhere, and just like market yourself, because I see that being your niche.
I'm about to put that on my notes right now because
wearable glam.
Don't you think that, right now with the state of YouTube, with the hundreds of thousands of YouTubers, you think the platform is getting too saturated? I mean, because I know we have millions and millions of people that watch the platform, and they always try to discover the new latest. Like I get a lot of subscribers, you know, and I see they all say the same thing, like, oh, I just met you. I just saw your video. Wow, you do a fantastic job and stuff like that. So I agree with you. I mean, look, I shout out to Catwoman that does a lot for Easy Computers. So shout out to all y'all that do y'all thing. And I guess I'm blessed to have people in my inner circle that does a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that Easy Computer Solutions, make sure I'm on top of my game. Listen, y'all don't know, but Kevin is in his stream. He always in the stream. He watch everything that I does. And me and him go blow for blow every day, all night. We don't sleep. This guy don't sleep. He eat, sleep, everything Easy Computer Solutions. And so I want to give him a huge shout out to Kevin, because everything about what he does is all Easy Computer Solutions. You see him all over the place, and all he does is work for the hard work that he put in for me. And that motivates me. Catwoman motivate me. Y'all ladies motivate me to get behind the camera to do my due diligence.
I know. Where are you? Where's the link? Where's the link?
I know. That is. They go Kevin. I told you.
What up, Kevin?
One thing about it is Kevin is a special guy. I mean, he's all about Easy Computer Solutions, and he's a very dedicated person that really works hard. Me and him go blow for blow about ideas and things that we work hard all night. We stay up literally all night chit-chatting about how we can make Easy Computer Solutions to the next level. So he does a very good job, and I don't give him enough praise, but he's everywhere. I promise you.
Shout out to my twin sister Mia Olivero. She's in the chat.
Where's she at?
She's in the chat.
She pre-ordered her Note 9, but she said something really, really smart in the chat. She said, "You have to be your own paparazzi."
Yeah, he did. She did say that, right?
And that is so true. So, Ashley, when you need to go when you need to post stuff across other types of platforms. Just think about it like if you are your own paparazzi, and then you have to make it fun for you. Because if it's not fun, then it's gonna feel like a chore, and then you're not gonna want to do it. Even if you have something to zap you, like I did, you're not gonna do it.
I could do that video. That's one thing I could. I look. I sent that stuff to you. I was like, oh my god, I can't do that video. But you know, yeah, it's fun, y'all. When you get to a certain point as a
It should be
YouTuber,
fun.
YouTube should be fun. And the videos I make, y'all can see the excitement that be in my voice when I be making my videos. Because, and oh, by the way, I do a lot of research when I do my videos, but a lot of it come off cuff. I don't have a teleprompter. People stop asking me, why are you reading? I am not reading, folks. It's not a teleprompter. I'm not reading. God, I'm like, gee, would people be thinking I'd be reading? No, it's
The
just
only thing I read are like stats. And now,
Yeah.
even now, I'm more lifestyle than I am straight tech. I'm like, you guys know what it is. Go look. Because I'm going to say it wrong anyway, and you're all going to drag me for it. So just go look.
Yes. Especially when you talk about stats. You know, you always got the
That you
got
have
the-
to read.
You got the YouTube police now. If you say it's 64 gigs, it is actually 128 gig. Oh my God, the YouTube police.
I call it the iPhone X. Everybody loses their mind. It's the 10, Emily. I know it's the motherfucking 10. I like saying X.
Yeah, you got the YouTube police out there. They like to critique it. You know? So shout out to the YouTube police. Hey, guess what? You know who you are. That's the whole thing.
Yep.
They're like they don't know who they are. Oh my goodness.
Also, I want to say thank you for everybody that's here, because the people that are here, we do this for you guys, because we are like-minded for you. I know that there's other YouTubers out there that have, you know, tons of subscribers or tons of people that follow them, but they're not your quality. So when Easy makes a video, when Easy promotes himself, when Tech Valor does a meme, when Ashley does a video, when Emily goes out there.
Are we worried about who the fuck I am? Did we forget?
No, I dropped my kombucha. When Emily goes out there and does lectures, there is a certain type of person that you are trying to touch, and if there was only 10 of those people that get you, fuck it. It was those 10 people, and that's it. Imagine if you had all the other people that are not that don't get you. That, like, you, when we're all here, we're all just trying to find our tribe. We're trying to find our peoples, and it might take a little bit of time, but fuck it, the journey is great. I love everybody in here. You guys are hilarious. Ace, I know sometimes you be going off, and I still love you, Ace.
But do you still love Gary?
Is Gary here?
Gary here. Oh, Gary not here today.
That's when we can talk about him. I'm just kidding.
So let me ask y'all this question. John Legend, my favorite CEO of all times, did what you call it? He did an Uncarry event today. It was an Uncarry X, and the reason why he's calling it Uncarry Next, Uncarry Next, is because they're getting all crazy with these counts. So they started to do what's called Uncarry Next. And so I watched the whole keynote address today. I mean, the guy's on fire. He talked about, you know, T-Mobile and Verizon, how they losing subscribers, how their business is going down the crap, or how they lying about the 5G and all this stuff like that, right? He talked about that. But what he did talk about today was he talked about Pandora. Like for T-Mobile Tuesdays, you're going to get free Pandora for a year, which is nice. Pandora Plus. Also, they get rid of IVRs. If you don't know what an IVR is, that's a good thing. When you call somebody, hi, your call is very important to us. Please hold for the next available agent. And then you hear all this noise. And then you have to be like,
Press 1, press
Press-
2. That's the
Right.
IVR.
Right,
Or
that's IVR.
say customer service. No, you need to say what specific problem you have. That's the IVR system. The IVR
Right.
system is the tree that when you call in, it sends you to a specific person that specializes in something.
The IVR gets all of my wrath.
I hit
So-
0.
Right. So T-Mobile announced today that they're getting rid of the IVR. They are getting rid. No more IVR. They will have a team section in every. Well, I don't know how they're gonna do this, but they got teams that could be sectioned in every situation that will take your call, will be in your area, that you would talk to them that's in your town, your city, your state, that will take care of you. You will get a human, no IVR. So they taking it to the next level. They want to get personal, and they have a text system. You could text the people and all that good stuff. So they are on fire with the Uncarrier event. So shout out to T-Mobile. They are doing it. They are really doing it.
Emily in troll mode.
Uh-oh, we blocked somebody.
No.
No, we're not
One
blocking.
comment. There's
Yes. And so Maya said she called T-Mobile and
That's Mia, my sister.
I'm sorry, Mia. I'm drunk, y'all.
damn.
She said that right. So she got somebody less than a minute. So T-Mobile is doing all. Listen, without a doubt, obviously T-Mobile is out to make money. That's all of them out to make money. But they are doing some special stuff over there.
I
And
love it when they're like, look, these guys suck.
Right.
We
Oh,
are
yeah.
going to be better. We know how they suck. We're here for it. I love that. If their coverage was as good in my area,
Yeah.
I would be with T-Mobile in a heartbeat. The coverage isn't there yet, but I love companies that are like, my company platform is that they all suck and we do it better. You better do it better. You better
They're
actually
also
do it better.
human. They're like, we think like humans and we cater to humans, not just the dollar bills.
Well,
Exactly.
you know, another thing that they're doing after they finish gobbling up Sprint, they're gonna have a lot of coverage.
And that will be
I
awesome.
hope so.
They're gonna have a lot of coverage, right? Yeah, it's gonna take a few years. You know, they just transition and try, because here's the thing. I mean, you talk about the Sprint with their networks. I mean, you got. I guess they're gonna convert it to GSM towers. However they're gonna do it, right? And that's gonna be a good thing. So whether or not they got switch phones out to GSM,
A lot of those towers are shared, aren't they?
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of those towers rent space to all three carriers, so I imagine it shouldn't be too hard.
You mean 4 carriers?
Yeah,
we don't count Sprint.
and so T-Mobile talked about how they're gonna be in 30 cities by next year for the 5G network, when everybody else is talking about one city. So T-Mobile promising that by 2020 5G will be everywhere.
Everybody's promising a lot of things in 2020. Like 2019 just got fucked. Everybody about 2019, like screw it.
Nobody remembers
2020. It's coming. It's a nice number. We all like it. We're gonna do it in 2020.
I do notice that you start to see a lot of people do say 2020. What happened to 2019?
Screw it. It's over. 2019 is so 2016.
Yeah. I wonder if Sprint would abandon CDMA. Well, if you notice, all of them going to the SIM cards. Sprint and Verizon does not put SIM cards in their phones, right? So they are now doing. I think Verizon is probably going to be the one that's going to convert to CDMA. I'm sorry, GSM. I think they're going to go to the GSM thing. So I think Verizon going to be first. But with T-Mobile taking over Sprint, you're going to see GSM. Look, GSM is important because if you buy overseas phones, GSM is important because it's so funny that how we could get like all the Huawei phones on T-Mobile and AT&T, and everybody on Verizon and Sprint giving us the middle finger because they can't get the P20, and we can rock out with Huawei phones.
But they got the pickle phone.
Yeah, they got the pickle phone, yes, but you can't put the pickle phone on Sprint. So people on Sprint is like, damn, man.
I saw a pickle phone all over Instagram today.
Oh yeah,
What you
yeah,
think of it?
yeah. We saw a pickle phone. I've been seeing TK posting a
TK's
pickle
been putting
phone
that pickle all up on
over the
Instagram.
place. Yeah.
Oh, that bokeh picture, that was a good bokeh. I gotta give it. That was a good bokeh
Good
picture.
Boca. I ain't even know what
Bokas and pickles and dongles. What's next? Oh my!
I want to read some noteworthy comments that were from the past. I want to, and I'm not. We're not gonna go into it. But I just want to read them because I thought they were noteworthy, and I've just been kind of sitting on them here.
Pickle phone.
So Jerry G says that he hopes that the 512 gigabyte is also going to be on the Note 10. Maybe we'll see. We don't know if it's going to be a trend or not. Depends on how good it sells, which they're saying it's not going to sell well. Tony Healy said that. Did y'all see the T-Mobile announcement today? No more IVR. Okay, so we already went that. Sorry. And then You Do It said that he just bought the Note 7. So I'm excited to see that video. So everybody subscribe to you and then Do It. I gotta shout out, my people with the Note 7s because I got my Note 7 right here. It's a Note 7. And then Drone123 text said, my issue with Samsung is how long you have to wait for Android updates. I know that's Google's thing, but at least with iPhone, you will always get updates when they come out. That is very true. That's really, I'm very excited to get my iPhone this year. And then Drone123 also said the Apple Pencil Mini is most likely going to be $79, and he's calling it. And yes, I believe they're going to make the pen smaller.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is with the Note. So the pen for the tablet is bigger, and then obviously the pen for the Note is smaller. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, when we talk about updates, you got to be careful on Samsung, y'all. Do you really want Android 9 on a Samsung device? Pi is all touch gestures. Samsung experience is totally different.
I don't think they're going to allow that. I think their skin is going to have the 3 ones down here, and I don't think they're going to allow it.
So I think Samsung. To me, I think Samsung got a pickle here. They want to update their phones. Right? They go up there. I think they're in the pickle. They want to update.
Are they in a Google pickle or are they in a Samsung pickle?
I think they're gonna be in the Samsung pickle because they're gonna want to update their phone, but they can't because Android Pie is all touch gesture like an iPhone, and ain't no freaking way Samsung gonna make that phone look like an iPhone. Ain't no way that the damn Galaxy Note and the Galaxy 9 gonna look like an iPhone. So it's gonna be heavily skinned with touch wiz on it. I'm sorry, a Samsung experience. So, but here's the problem. Going forward, when Android released Pie and then the next iteration of Android, it's all gonna be touch gesture. So either Samsung gonna have to adapt, or they're gonna have to keep their heavy skin.
Enlighten us, Emily. You have the X. Enlighten us.
Stop X.
I mean, I have the X2. It's great. I mean, I've been using it on my Essential phone. Pi is nice, but not on the Galaxy phone. That's the whole thing. I think Pi is nice on stock Android.
Can you let Emily answer the question?
Oh,
I like to eat pie. Pie is delicious.
No, enlighten us on the gestures with the X, with the iPhone X. Like, how is that? Like,
I don't even remember because it's so easy. This phone, it feels basically like this phone just reads your brain, and it just does the things you need it to do. It took about a week to remember where you swiped down on the different parts of the screen. I appreciate now the swipe up because the Face ID is so fast that I need the swipe up. But now with iOS 12, they've started like grouping your notifications. I've got to make sure I don't have any shit in there. Okay, this is all Pokemon. Okay, oh no, that's Slack. That's NDA. I can't show that. Okay, never mind. Sorry, there's some of this stuff on my phone I can't show, but I love that the notifications are clumped by app, which people have been asking for.
Oh, that's nice. I like
finally. But the touch gestures are fast. They're intuitive. When you're like, enlighten us, I'm like, I don't know what to say. My phone just works like it feels like it should. And I know that there's no thought that goes into it. It just works. And the multi-touch where you can press down into the screen is really useful on this phone because you need it. But it's nice to be able to like choose how hard you want to press into an app to get the different functionality kind of underneath. And I like it. I love this phone. I love it so much.
Right,
so
I wish one beef. I have one iPhone beef.
That's a big old straw.
I know. I'm trying not to smear my lipstick.
It's bigger than
all I can find in my kitchen. I know, right?
The straw is bigger than you.
So,
Wait a minute, Kimmy. I am not that small. I'm average.
What was I saying? Sorry, Pokemon Go. I got distracted. Oh, my one beef. It's too challenging to change the video modes. So I find that the video modes it's too challenging to change into the different kinds of video. And I know that
get out and then go to settings.
You have to go to settings and then you have to like dive pretty deep into the settings.
So you have to be committed to your camera settings.
It's really annoying. You need to be able to just deep dive into it and go. But Apple thinks that people don't want that. I hope that will change.
Yeah.
I need it to be easier to manually use my camera because there are times now with the iOS 10, they've taken out like the HDR setting. It's supposed to be automatic, but the older HDR was a little bit better. So now people are throwing apps on the iPhone 10 to use it again the way it used to be. You shouldn't have to throw an app on to make your phone work the way your previous phone worked. I don't think. I think it should. So
I don't know that. I saw a video yesterday. He posted a video about the Apple Pen, and he's talking about how he's frustrated that they're going to come out with the Apple Pen when the iPhone itself is not optimized for large screens. He was talking about like it doesn't have a dedicated back button. Like each app is different to go back and forth because they got rid of the home button, they got rid of the button and stuff like that. And
I'm not had a problem going back and forth in apps.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to know this because I'm going to be an iPhone soon,
I've not had any problem going back and forth in apps. Like, it's just really, there are a very few apps, and they're generally cheaper, free, like game apps where stuff gets kind of clustered up at the top of the screen and it can get a little hard to get back. But all of your well-developed apps, it's not a problem. Like, the apps that really want you to pay for no ads because they're little addictive games, those apps aren't well developed, but the good apps that you would use in life, it's really easy to get it back. Yeah, yes, Dexter's right. There is no split screen because the iPad's made for that. Like if you need split screen, iPad.
They should though. If you're gonna get a 6.5 iPhone.
Well, you know what? I think the reason why one of the biggest reasons why Apple haven't done split screen yet is because the iPad Mini. iPad Mini is what 8 inch.
They don't even make those anymore. Like they don't
make them no more. So I would see that they're going to put split screen on a big iPhone. I don't think the small iPhone will get split screen because Android does it. And if you got a 5.2 inch phone, that's ridiculous.
It'll be
like split screen don't work on a smaller phone. But I'm starting to see the trend that phones are going to be 6.7. Is it Huawei got a phone that's like 6.7?
What?
And we hearing that the Google Pixel 3 may be 6.7 or something. Isn't the Pixel?
It already has a huge notch. Why would it?
That's the freaking notch. I mean, look, the notch is going to be this big for Christ's sake, right? The notch is going to be this big for Christ's sake. When you see it, it's going to be 6.7 inch with a notch about the size of, I don't know. I mean, that sucks. But they're talking about 3 cameras. Why would they put 3 cameras on the front of that phone? Well, they're saying that there's two cameras and maybe the front facing speaker.
We need widescreen. Wide. We need wide.
Everybody know about the saggy titties on the Pixel 3. Yeah, we already know saggy. I mean, God, the notch is bigger than my. That phone go notch is bigger than my notch.
You're going out your notch.
I'm about that notch is getting big. I'm about to go bald head. I got a bald head.
No notch.
So actually, next month we're gonna be asking you a lot of questions about the iPhone. Are you gonna get the new one? Are you gonna get the? Can you afford it?
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
I want the new one. I actually, if you guys can put in a word to my husband, that would be great because I really want the new phone.
Oh, it's real simple. It's simple. It's simple. Your husband already knows. See, us men, we already know. See, my wife, she already like if she make comments about. See, my wife's not a techie, so she don't really care. But you know, for us techies, we mention it. We mention it, and all of a sudden, that you put that bug in your ear, like, babe, I want a new iPhone. Okay, 2 months later, the new iPhone came out, and all of a sudden, they had the carrier like, I gotta get my wife an iPhone, and it's all good. I promise you, you're gonna get an iPhone. You're gonna get it.
Catwoman will help you.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You need help with bribes?
Yes, absolutely.
I can help
You know
you with
what?
that.
Like, honestly, like since I have been coming on Wine Wednesday, I haven't really been paying attention to phones, but you guys are like building the hype up in me. So I've been telling my husband, like, I need a phone. I need the phone. I gotta have the new phone.
Here's why you need the phone. You need the new selfie camera. The new selfie camera is going to be better. This is your work. This is what you do.
Absolutely.
You need it to look good. You can use he needs to become like an Instagram husband. You're like, this is what we're going to do, honey. The phone's an integral part of the whole machine. We need the phone.
I agree.
Need the phone. You're right live without the phone.
I agree. I feel like if he needs to sell a video game or the whole console.
Be like, babe, look, if you sell your PS4, I'm gonna get you the PS5 next year, but give me the iPhone next year.
Already a PS5? Oh my! No, I'm not down for that. These consoles coming out every year, every half a year. I mean, it's not with phones.
You gonna have to learn some new tricks.
And that's my go-to thing. Like birthday, special occasions, I'm getting him a game, getting him a console. But now every year though, my gosh.
Well,
I'm
tired of video games.
The Catwoman's tired of my phone. He's been going off on Samsung, and I'm like, you're just mad.
Catwoman.
Yes.
Catwoman, read Sean Vega Velez's comment.
Oh, let's see. This has to be the first time I heard a woman say 6 inches is too big.
We haven't even went there
it's
yet.
It's the first time for everything on Wine Wednesday. You get it all here.
Maybe if you had a dongle. No, wait, that would make it big.
A dongle and a 6-inch phone?
Blah. So Mia, she says that her Note 9 is going to be her new PlayStation 5.
I mean, and that's what it is, right? As the phones get better screens, some of the games on these I mean, I love gaming on my phone, and I used to console game a lot more, but Fortnite and my 10-year-old have made that shit impossible. So I game on my phone, and I love it. Well, no, that's not true. I use my Nintendo Switch too, but the gaming experience on the phone has gotten so much better. It's just gotten there are so many ways to waste time now. There are just so many ways. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I like story games.
I do too.
Story games are the favorite. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like RPGs.
But guess what? With your iPhone 10, you will be doing a lot of stories. Can we do a stream on game? Can you stream games? Yeah, you know what? It was so funny. I did a stream, and I was streaming with my PS4, and I was playing a game on my PS4, and I got flags for that, and it got streaming capabilities on your PS4, and you could stream straight to YouTube playing the game on your PS4, and I got flagged from YouTube for doing that.
Yeah,
YouTube gets mad at you.
I don't know.
I don't know what you did to piss off the YouTube gods.
I don't know. I mean,
they get mad at you.
Well, I don't know.
They don't like titles.
No, they're happy now because we curse like a sailor on Wild Wednesday. I never get demonetized anymore. So, I mean, we talk. Oh my God, this been wrong
because they know you're gonna be savage.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're even converting tech loving mom over here talking about girth and all this stuff.
Yes, that's my girl, girth.
Yeah, look, Catwoman. We had TK on there last week, and he cursed like a sailor, and I didn't get demonetized.
TK was like, "I'm gonna get y'all demonetized." I'm like, "We already been there. We already been there." I'm surprised we didn't get demonetized last week.
And we didn't.
I'm shocked.
We
And
were
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that I didn't get rated like PG-13. What they say, not suitable for kids.
Restricted, yeah.
Restricted. No, I didn't even get that. I got restricted when me and TK was in the French quarters.
I heard about that.
Oh my God. I live streamed that whole thing. Oh my God. The email was piling up after that live stream went up. It's still on YouTube, by the way, but it's age restricted. It's on YouTube. Oh my God. If y'all want to see some raw stuff.
Hey, Catwoman, your sister just asked what girth was.
She asked if girth was girl birth.
Nah, it's not girl birth.
Girth is the circumference of something.
Mm.
Geometry.
Girthy.
So, speaking of Kimmy, we need to sing happy birthday to her. She can't get out of this stream without us singing happy birthday to her.
True that.
Yes.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Get off the phone, Ashley.
Take the lead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear scrumptious wife. Happy birthday to you.
But believe it or not, y'all sing better than Jibo. Jibo is horrible at singing. Yeah, he has cat ears on tonight.
The ears are amazing.
Yeah, the ears is nice.
Oh, Ray said Stevie Wonder version. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Is that the
Oh, Jesus.
Is she banging on stuff?
Listen, all y'all drunk for sure. Yeah, we all drunk for sure. I promise you that.
Oh, tonight is nothing.
My bottle's halfway gone.
Dang.
I get to see my web wife on Saturday.
Yeah.
You better live stream some of that, y'all.
Oh, yeah. She's going to need a Segway to get on the cruise. We're going to have so much fun. Can't wait to see her.
Eric, you might have to link up with us, Eric. We might have to get on a live stream or something.
Yeah. I'm down with it. When is it? Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday.
Cruise time.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Just hit me up. I'm good. I'm down. Always down for a good time.
I don't know what you think's gonna happen.
No, TK on the live stream with Kimmy. I promise you, it's gonna be fun. And I promise you, live stream.
It's gonna be like that.
It's going with TK with Kimmy, and we're gonna have some fun. I promise. Let's see. Google is going to learn an ugly lesson this year. The notch combination would be useless. All right. So here's the thing. I think Google is following the same H train of Apple. Apple came out with the notch. Everybody said, "Oh, the notch was terrible," but everybody copying the notch. Everybody copying the vertical cameras. Everybody wants the software. Everybody want to be like Apple. So come the Galaxy S10, which I'm very afraid at this point, will Samsung bow down and have touch gestures and have a notch and get rid of the headphone jack?
Not on their flagship phone.
And have vertical cameras and get rid of it. I don't know. We'll see.
Not on their flagships.
Everybody's saying no, but how? I don't know. We gotta see.
Look, Samsung came out with Tizen again on their watch.
I was not impressed with the watch.
But they didn't get the Google Wear.
They took MST off the watch.
What's MST?
where you can pay at the register, like with
What?
any. Yes, they took it out.
Well, then what the fuck's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Why?
so Samsung
Like, you can
took
get a
away
Fitbit.
what?
They took
All
off.
you got, they took MST off the watch. So
You mean NFC?
no, they got NFC, MST,
Oh,
magnetic strip. Yeah.
oh, you can't. So you can't pay.
No, we wasn't right.
They took a step back. So go get the S3, skip the Galaxy.
And actually, they came out with a promotion today that if you buy the Note 9 with Samsung Pay, you get a free S3. So
Get an S3.
can't believe they took that off. I'm so disappointed. How dare they?
Well,
But it's still on the phone.
How Samsung people be boasting about that all the time. Yeah, I pay anywhere. That is the thing that we talk about all the time. Like Samsung has their own pay, Samsung Pay, and like relies on that. How could they take it off? I'm so confused.
maybe this is a trend. Maybe
I
this
like
is
this
a trend.
Pineapple.
This ass backwards though. Why
I know,
go backward?
But maybe Samsung is coming out with something new.
It's
Not.
still on the phone.
Next is gonna be the headphone jack.
It's gonna be the headphone jack. Then there's gonna be a notch. Then it's gonna be a...
I'm not. No. I can't. Why?
I'm gonna tell you something. Samsung fans would shit on themselves if the Samsung Galaxy S10 will have a notch. I promise you that. They're gonna be the Samsung Knights are gonna go hard.
I'll strip myself for them. Oh my god.
But know what? The Samsung Knights still gonna love it either way. Notch or no notch. The first thing the Samsung Knights gonna say, well, hey, Apple been having notches for 2 years. Why can't Samsung can't do it? They go perfect it. They go make it better. Better than Apple. Better than Apple. Samsung Knights in the building. Stand up, I see them.
Perfect the notch because they have the smallest notch of all the notches.
Yeah, well, I mean, the phone that got the smallest notch is the Essential phone, the Cyclops Eye,
Yeah.
the one eye weenie.
The binocular.
Oh, the TK.
Hi, TK.
Say sick
Welcome
as
to
a
Wild
dog.
Wednesday. You missed it. We sang happy birthday to Kimmy. You gotta sing happy birthday to her. Obviously not here,
All right. So let's see. The headphone jack is not going nowhere. I'm telling you, man. It's like you starting to see. I'm gonna tell you. Here's the thing. If you got a lot of phones that give you the headphone, I don't think you have two companies that might not give you the headphone jack. Maybe Samsung that might keep the headphone jack, and LG. And tell you why LG go keep the headphone jack. It's because they are all about audio. It's all about audio with LG. The cameras and audio. So they put the quad DACs and all that stuff inside the devices. So
yeah, that thing's loud.
Yeah, it's all about audio.
I tested the Note 9 and the S9 Plus together, and the S9 Plus was louder. But I think it's probably my case too, because it kind of has like a funnel here, and it makes it like really loud when I have the case off. It's a little lower, so I don't know. I'll have to definitely check that out. But they don't have Dolby Atmos on the Note 9. They have something else. They have AKGs.
Right. It's tuned by AKG. Yeah, it's tuned by AKG. It's not Adobe Atmos. So you're not getting that. Samsung will soon have a notch. That's what Sean said. I'm telling you, we hear rumors. I'm telling you.
You're always right, Eric. I don't like that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm right. I'm always right.
Get ready, Catwoman. You're going to have a notch.
Get ready. Get ready for the notch. Look.
If they come out with a notch, I will for real cut this part of my hair. I would do it.
No, girl. Don't.
It's coming.
Wait.
The notch.
The notch.
If Samsung comes out with a notch, I will take my locks and I will cut here. I will have it like that for a week.
Somebody mute her. Don't do that.
Oh, hey, y'all remember this stream right before my birthday. We're going to come back to this.
No, don't let her do that.
Samsung, how much do you love me?
Samsung gonna have a notch. You know why? Because they're gonna try to go all bezel-less. That's why.
Mia said buenos noches.
Buenos notches. Get ready for the notch. They AKA the Eddie point.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
As long as it's not saggy boobs, you'll be fine.
I know. As long as you got saggy boobs, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the notch. Have anybody seen the Motorola P30? Yes, I've seen it. And that phone look just like an iPhone.
It was devastating.
Yeah.
Nobody sticks to their guns anymore.
Well, they want to copy the iPhone. Think about this. When you sell 70 million phones, when you sell 70 million phones, everybody want to copy you. When you selling that much product, when you're $1 trillion company, everybody want to be like you. Everybody want to be like Mike. Think about this in the NBA. Who's the best? You know, Michael Jordan, right? Or Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James.
Kobe.
So who want to be like that, right? Everybody want to be like, they want to be the best. So if you got an iPhone selling 70, 80 million phones per year, everybody want to be like that. When you selling 500,000 phones and Apple selling 70 million, of course I want to look like an iPhone. Of course I want to have the same operating system as the iPhone.
But that's not why they're making all this money. It's not because of the notch.
No, they're making money for the name. The name. Before there even was like the smartphone, the Apple, the iPhone, the name spoke for itself. Then when they came out with the phone, the phone speaks for itself. So you're always gonna have people that are just gonna jump on the bandwagon for it.
All of these manufacturers, the only thing that they're proving is that they can be copies and followers. They're not proving that they are as good as the iPhone. They're not.
Right.
You know why? Because when you're $1 trillion company, they want to follow the bank. They can make some money. It's all about it's marketing and money. What the first thing you see when you see a new phone? The back of the phone, the vertical cameras, right? When they flip the phone over, what do you see? The iPhone lock screen on the Android phone. That's the first thing you see. The iPhone lock screen on the Android phone. And what do you see? Android Pie. Swipe up. And what do you see? The damn animation. Look just like an iPhone.
Android a G Pie.
That's it. So it looked like an iPhone, run like an iPhone, smell like an iPhone, but it ain't an iPhone.
It's a knockoff.
Fakey phone.
It's a Zubik zirconium.
It's a wannabe phone. And I mean, I get it.
It's a guess with one S.
I mean, a lot of Android fans are pissed off, right? Apple fans is just laughing, Google Gaga right now. See, y'all talked about us, but look at that. Look at that fucking phone. Look just like my phone. Y'all talk about Apple, right? But when you pull out LG G7, when you pull out a Huawei phone, when you pull out a Motorola phone, and guess what? When you pull out that Pickle 3, it's gonna look just like an iPhone. So screw y'all, Apple is the best. That's what Apple fans gonna say. Well, if Android the best, why y'all copy? Why y'all
the Pixel 3 got bigger titties though. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, he said in his video, he said, if the Note is so great, why aren't people copying the Note? People are copying the iPhone.
Yeah, the Note is a niche product. Let me tell you something. First of all, let's make sure we understand this. Samsung ain't gonna sell 70 million Notes.
No.
The S lineup is their biggest lineup. The Note lineup is a niche lineup. Listen, a lot of people get this confused, talk about that the Note lineup is going to sell the most. The S lineup is always the king, and the Note lineup is the one that bring the S Pen.
But nobody's copying the S either.
Nobody ain't copying the S. Nobody ain't copying everybody copying the iPhone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So that is. I mean, a lot of people don't like it.
But why can't they copy the good stuff, like the ecosystem, the iMessage? Why can't they copy that?
Like the updates. Like
Yes,
everybody being on the same platform.
Yeah, why can't they copy that? No, they gotta copy the nuts.
Don't copy the notch.
It's okay, Catwoman. Embrace the notch.
Embrace the notch. Get ready
Only
for
I'm
it.
sure. Look, Easy's wife embraces his notch.
Yeah. She been embracing it since I was, for a long time. She's been embracing the notch. And she don't even look at the notch anymore. I mean, it's normal.
You don't even see it.
You don't even
Especially
see
when it's
it.
turned sideways. You don't even know.
I hope it doesn't. As long as it doesn't get in the way of me watching YouTube videos, I'm fine. Because even when I had my note, right, and I have this silver border here, it never got. I could still get into videos.
You can pick, so you can leave
Right.
it letterbarred, or you can zoom it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Either way,
I just about the notch, but it didn't bother me once I had one.
yeah, it doesn't bother me.
But you can hide the notch.
Yeah,
but it doesn't bother you being there either.
It doesn't bother me either way.
If you got a 6.7-inch phone, you can hide the notch. Even though it got saggy titties, it's gonna take up half the screen on the pickle. So I mean, you gonna hide the notch.
If you have saggy titties, don't wear vertical lines. Wear horizontal line, right? Okay. I get it.
What?
Phones don't wear clothes though. Where did they come from?
Well, that's what the software does. It hides the notch.
Okay, get you a Kate Spade case with the lines that go that way.
All match. All match.
Yeah. All right, we gotta get ready for Bixby. This is gonna be a long one tonight because we had a lot of people on it tonight.
Let me just test her out. Make sure she got all the names right. Hold on.
Oh my God, this has been a fun night, y'all.
Oh, excuse me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's been a fun night. We all been drinking and we all been
Vodka,
having fun.
and now I'm sleepy.
Yes.
Me too.
If Apple comes out
with that big ass straw.
Yeah. I told
straw bigger than you.
Yeah.
It is not.
It is. It's bigger than you.
I'm bigger. I am not that skinny, Kimmy. I'm not.
No, you're girthier than the straw, but it's a long straw.
It's a big damn straw.
Yes.
I'm not mad at it, but it looks like a straw from a kid's cup from an amusement park is what it looks like.
It looks like an extended dongle.
I was trying to find a straw in my kitchen, and this is all I could find.
That is mom life at its best right there.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's like, I got a kid's straw. This is all I got. It's bendy. It works for wine. Keep the lipstick tight. I got it.
Yep.
It's Ace Lucero said Samsung bows to nobody. Samsung will always be the opposite of Google. Google Gaga. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray is right. The drinks go down faster when you get them big straws.
Truth.
Those are facts.
Yeah, you know what? If you notice, like in the bars, they give you little bitty tiny straws. I don't want that little tiny stuff. I just drink it like this. I don't want that little bitty straw.
Straws aren't cool anymore. The bars aren't going to let you get straws. California is trying to outlaw straws.
Right. I hate paper straws. I really do. They're going to do them paper shits.
Yeah.
Yep. They're trying to get rid of straws entirely. So
why?
The turtles. The straws are killing the turtles, and the straws don't biodegrade, and the straws are the bane of everyone's existence. The straws are the problem with the world today. So when I went to Taco Bell before Taco Bell got rid of the fucking watermelon freeze in the middle of the goddamn summer, the watermelon freeze came with little like candies, the watermelon seeds. Shit's delicious, and every other state had these big green straws, like the size of Ashley's straw, so that you could actually, the candies wouldn't block the straw. California, they hand you your drink, and I'm like, isn't that supposed to have a green straw? Like in the picture, it has a green straw. It seems like, no, we're not allowed to use those straws in California. Too close to the ocean. Those straws are too big. I'm like,
You
I
gotta
can
get
handle
that.
myself. I want the
We
I want the
like
big
big
one.
straws in our house.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Anyway, that's my rant. And then Taco Bell.
What happened with Taco Bell?
They got rid of the fucking watermelon freeze in the middle of the goddamn summer.
Yeah.
It's still summer.
You must have missed her live stream.
No.
She was on the live stream.
Starbucks had the watermelon freeze.
No, that's Taco Bell. Starbucks did me dirty with the summer sunset that they discontinued in June. Fuck you.
You know
You
what?
guys are making me hungry. I'm hungry now.
I'm also hungry.
You can just
Yes,
start
Matt
chewing
Cook.
on that straw.
I'm gonna need a little bit more.
She needs something a little bigger than the straw. Yes, Tech Love and Mama. The watermelon freeze is so damn good, and they're gone. You guys tweet at Taco Bell if you love that watermelon freeze. Save the freeze. I want to bring back those damn freezes.
Yes. Save
I
the
use my
freeze.
power for good.
Ashley,
Bring
we
back
ain't gonna
the
talk
freeze.
about Emily. One night, Emily put her phone in her mouth on the screen. But either way,
Yeah. That's it.
It
That's
fit.
right.
The new one might not, though, if I get the bigger, girthier one.
It was,
Pretty big damn mouth, but the
it
bigger
was
one.
so funny. It was so funny. I don't know who we was talking about. I think it was Gary in the stream. No, that was Ace Lucera in the stream and said, "Could you put the phone in your mouth?" And you did it.
Mm-hmm.
but didn't Ace put his phone in his mouth too?
Yeah, he did.
When you had the men on, I remember that night.
Yeah. Shout out to Ace Lucera. Yeah, he's the guy, man. Out there, I watch his videos. Hey, everybody! I was like, all right, that's Ace. I watch all Ace videos. Y'all just don't know. I watch everybody's videos. I may not comment in everybody's videos, but I watch everybody's videos. As soon as Ace pop out a video, and he got his little Mexican music playing in the background. I was like, hey, everybody.
DJ Severia said pause.
I can get down with it. I'm from California. We all got a little Mexican in us.
And Ace actually did a vlog. The first vlog he did, he was going downtown and showing the VFW. I watched that video, Ace, but yeah, Ace come on. He got the two phones sitting by the Bluetooth speaker, and he got the little Mexican music back. I was like, all right, cool. I get down. He only got like 30 seconds of play before you get demonetized. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Roll call.
Roll call.
Easy Computer Solutions, Scrumptious Kimmy, Ashley Morgan, Emily D. Baker-esque, The Individual, Miguel Martinez, Derek Floyd, Frank, Bethy X Tech Lovin' Mama, Ray, Viper, John Mooring, Everyday Tech, Drone 123 Tech, Cliff Peters, Matt Cook, Art Dog, Sag Tech, 10-Minute Tech Reviews, The Tech Couple, You Do It, Sean Vega Velez, Ace Lucero, Mark Toronto, Tech Right, Phone Tech at Work, V. Smith, Dexter Cumberbatch, O. Jackson Bay, Tana Does, Tech Trailboy Gaming, Will Broussard, Tony, Healy, Pamela, Goodman, Eden, Kuliazik, Technical ID, Tech for Your Needs, Big John Tech Reviews, Orlando McMinnis, Eric Drummond, Dexter Cumberbatch, Jerry G, Big John Tech Reviews, True, Sage, Sean Venice, Phone Dude, Mia Olivero, Kekia Billingsley, Marsha Ingram, Forbes Tech Reviews, Corey Carter, CAG, Total, Tech, Davan, QC Dads, and Jessif Power, Valheim.
Oh my god.
Alpha Reviews just came on. Hi, Alpha Reviews. And then also TJ Severia. I didn't add John because he's posting something on here right now. And then Jibo. What happened to Jibo?
Jibo started spazzing out. He kicked off his ears. He disconnected from the Wi-Fi. He was like, I'm going to bed. Leave me alone.
I was done.
See, he's red now. He says, fuck this shit. I'm gone.
I mean,
I'll have our reviews. Don't worry. Just watch the replay. He said he's still late. And Total Tech. Hi. We see you. Hi.
TK.
What up, TK?
TK in the building.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to get out of here. We already 2 minutes late. It's been another episode of Wild Wednesday. Listen, I really do appreciate it, and all the VIPs that's in the building. Obviously, I'm gonna let them do their outros. If y'all didn't know who these folks are, by the way, shame on y'all. But we do have some newcomers that come in. You know, they don't know who these ladies is. So I'm gonna let them go on to say their outros. Catwoman, let everybody know how they can find you.
Hi, everybody. You guys can all find me on techvalor.net. And then also, I have been very active on Instagram lately, posting all of these wonderful memes. I have a Pixel 3 XL meme coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned, y'all.
Embrace the saggy titties.
Look, you better not be calling my web wife's titty saggy. Just like.
Shopchis, tell everybody know how they can find you. She don't have a YouTube channel, but she be all
No,
over.
I don't have a YouTube channel, but I'm all over the place, and I'm only giving you my Twitter because everything else is off the damn chain right now.
Yeah.
It's Scrumptious One on Twitter.
And if y'all want to follow her, also check out TK. She all over the web.
Were you saying she's all over TK? Is that what you said?
Oh, sideways shade there.
No
Throw
shade.
some shade in on the side.
No shit.
Look, y'all look so damn happy. I think it's beautiful. I love it.
Right.
I love it. I love it. There is no shade.
You gotta keep doing it because the haters gonna hate.
As long as the haters don't bother you.
Tell that to my inbox, my DM box. Like everything's off the chain right now. I can't even.
That's not okay.
That sucks, man.
Yeah,
I'm just bored.
She's like, this is why I don't have a fucking YouTube channel.
exactly.
I
can only imagine if I had a YouTube channel right now. Yeah. And plus, job and stuff. Trying to keep things low key.
Right. So it's so crazy. Listen, let the couple be happy. Well, why people hate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, people just hate for no reason. That's stupid, man. To be it, inboxing people hate because somebody is in a relationship. That don't make no sense. It's all
right.
That don't make no sense. Emily, let everybody know how they can find you.
Y'all, I am Emily D. Baker, ESQ, all over this fine internet. I am also very active on Instagram. You can find me at emilydbaker.com. If you are a online business entrepreneur, influencer, I am your legal girl. So I help save people time and money by getting their business shit right.
Right. And Ashley, last but not least, let everybody know how they can find you.
You guys can find me on YouTube as Ashley Morgan, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ashley Morgan 921. I am sorry, you guys, if I'm not talking enough. Feel free to ask me questions. Tech is not my strong suit, but just ask me questions.
You know what? And I want to apologize. It's my fault. I've been on a rant for the half the stream, and I've been talking too much. So I just want to say that it's all my fault, and I should let y'all talk more. So
No, you're fine. You're fine,
Easy.
Yeah. You're good.
Some weeks you just talk a little more than others. We're used to you. Sometimes you just let us talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
But when you're doing it too much, I'll tell you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know y'all let me know. You're like, all right, this is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Another episode of Wild Wednesday. I am so appreciative that y'all shared y'all night with us tonight. This is the only day of the week where you can just come and have some fun, enjoy yourself. And we have Wild Wednesday every week, and we enjoy ourselves. This is a very special night because I really do enjoy this live stream. And I hope y'all guys too. So thank y'all very much for coming. We really appreciate that. Go and subscribe to my channel and all these ladies' channel and show them some love. Watch the YouTube videos. They're very special. Thank y'all very much. See y'all next week. Peace.